sending you out on the campaign trail here, huh?
Yeah, good. Well, we're going to be on the bus tour all day today down through eastern Ohio, and that's our old home area down through there, so we're looking forward to it.
You think you're going to bring in voters, and how are you going to do that?
Well, I hope that people get out and vote early, because I think that's going to be a key to a lot of things this time. When we have the vote by mail, the early balloting that took off last election, and I think they estimate somewhere around 40%, I believe, of this election, of this voting, could be by absentee ballot voting. And it's easy to do. You don't even have to go to the poll on election day. All you have to do is send in that form that was mailed out to everybody, and then they'll send you your actual ballot, and you vote absentee, and it's all legal and counts just like as though you went to the poll. So I hope everybody takes advantage of that.
When you were in office and when you were running, you often attracted moderate voters, independent voters, swing voters. Is that who you're going after? Is that who you're trying to reach?
No one particular group. I think Ted has attracted a lot of the moderate voters to begin with. He's moderate himself. He's not off on any wild ideas for the state of Ohio, especially to continue things going. As Yvette said a little earlier, the Federal Reserve in Philadelphia says Ohio's coming back more rapidly than any Midwest state out of this recession. It was a national recession. It wasn't something that just happened here in Ohio. But with his policy, we're coming back more rapidly. And you know what? I don't think you want to disturb that. I think that's good. And what Ted's done with regard to education and research, the third frontier, and those things are very, very, very productive. In fact, that third frontier, I think one of the estimates I saw was that some 43,000 jobs would come just from that alone. And so I see that as being a thing that we want to continue. So we're happy to get out and back Ted, and hope he gets elected.
Do you see us getting out of this economic recession anytime soon? I mean, you were in office for other downturns. Do you see Ohio digging out of this?
Sure, we'll come out of this all right eventually. Anybody that predicts it, I think, would be crazy to try and predict it. You're right that we went through other downturns while I was in office, the 24 years I was in the Senate. But this was the most severe one since the Great Depression. And Annie and I are old enough that we remember we were teenagers during that Great Depression. And I remember how people used to come up off Old Route 40 to our front door, knock on the door and ask for food. They were hungry. And Mother would always fix them a little plate of something or other. And in those days, there were 4 years where the unemployment was over 20%, and 1 year was right at 25%. And so that was a whole different thing. Well, this recession that we had recently here, and we're just beginning to come out of, this was the most severe recession since those days of the Great Depression. And I think because of the stimulus money that was put in and the action that was taken at the federal level, we're coming out of this now. And Ohio, fortunately, I think largely because of Ted Strickland's policies here, we're coming out of it more rapidly than any other Midwest state. So I think we want to continue that and not change direction.
The Cleveland